I'd like to thank you for visiting our website. You are important to God and you are important to us at Raeford Presbyterian Church. As you look to enhance your experience with God, we hope that you will consider the many options that our church has for you to grow in mind, body, and spirit. We're committed to helping you do that through a particular vision we have that I'd like to share with you. I think it makes our church unique in our approach to what we want to do for you, to do for your family, and the ways that this, I think, can help you grow, as well as help us experience a growing bond with you and others around. Jesus, when he was 12, was preparing for ministry in the public form through practicing the rites, the rituals, the traditions of his faith. So when at 12, he was doing as usual a pilgrimage to Jerusalem with his family. He stayed behind, and when his parents found him after searching for him after a few days, he was sitting in the temple in the midst of the greatest teachers of the Hebrew faith. And what he was doing is what we're called to do. He was listening and he was asking questions. And then the text in Luke 2:41 through 52 in that story, it says the teachers were amazed at his insights and understandings or revelations. We don't listen enough, and we want to help people learn to listen better. We have techniques, we have practices in our faith that help us listen better to God and listen better to neighbor. We also think when we are more attuned to hearing from God, that we learn what God's will is for our daily life, and that we then link in healthier ways for our own minds, bodies, and spirits, which is the only way we can have better relationships with creation, with our neighbors, with our enemies, with those around us. So our vision is to be listening, learning, and linking to God and neighbor, and that through this we will do what the end of that text says, and Jesus grew in divine and human favor. We believe by listening, learning, and linking to God and neighbor, listening to what our friends have to say, learning what their stories are, where their emotional struggles are, that we then can relate better where God is at work in their life and then plug in there. And so by doing that with God and neighbor, we believe we too can grow in divine and human favor, just as Jesus did. Check out our worship, our discipleship, our fellowship events that we have here, as well as many missions and ministry opportunities. Explore our website, and if you have any further questions, we invite you to contact us. In the meantime, we're praying for you as you seek to grow in your relationship to God and to neighbor.